What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, people asking me, Truth, what did you think about Hitman Holla farewell interview he did with the brother? What's his name? Check your temperature, something. Apologize for messing up your name, little bro, but um, I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't want to watch the whole thing because I got offended in that. I got offended in it, man. Like I really did. I didn't like that interview at all. I think Hitman Holler really did himself a bad thing doing this interview. How he did it and went about things, and I lost a lot of respect for him to some degree because I thought he was a more genuine stand up dude. And y'all know I rock and I advocate. I rock and advocate with stand up real dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's rare and it's not that genuine when you come across certain things. And I felt highly offended watching that interview. Let me give you some of the reasons why. One good question the brother asked who was doing the interview, he said, why did you choose to do this interview with me, a up and coming blogger, rather than doing the interview with people in the battle rap community that's already been there for a while and, all them blogs? He respond, all them guys talk bad about me and do all this type of stuff, so I ain't want to do nothing with none of them. I figure I'd give it to somebody who only come up from my city instead because all them guys always got something bad to say about me. When he said that, I was offended in that because that's a lie. It's a lie. And I know a few of us who haven't done that. And I know a lot of us, for the most part, supported him, rock with him. Especially me being from Chicago, a Midwest blogger also. I represent for the home team, but I'm also able to keep it realistic when it comes to the home team. If you messing up and doing something, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you constructive criticism, but I'm not gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna give you constructive criticism along with how to make things better so you won't repeat these same mistakes, and I'm gonna give you some words of advice and wisdom. Everybody know I always been about that. So when he said that, that was totally wrong, and it was a lie. And y'all know I did an interview with him before, and he was saying in the interview how he rocked with me and how I'm one of the realest bloggers, and how his father even watched me. And I think me and him fell off where he got arrested when he was showing the police pull him over. And I think he was in the car with his manager. John was in the car, his manager. And it was during when the COVID had first hit. Remember, the COVID had first hit, it was real, real bad. And they were telling people to social distance and things. So it was him, his manager, John. They got pulled over, and the police were talking about how the car was stolen, the serial numbers were scratched off, and it was supposed to have been Hitman car or something like that. So I covered that thing, and I was like, two things. They're going to try to make him snitch, and if he don't snitch, they're going to charge him with stealing that car. And I was just breaking it down and was saying how, like, if I was ever successful in position where I was rich, I would never want a black manager representing me because you need, for me, this just for me, and this is my opinion, I wouldn't want a black manager going up against a white system. I will use their own for their own. It's just my opinion because I believe they more lenient to their own. They're more giving to their own, understanding to their own, more comfortable to their own. And it's crazy because this biblical scripture, this even written in the Bible where Jesus talked about people is comfortable with accepting their own, but you could tell those who have genuine love when they're willing to accept everybody. And that's not the case when you're living in a world like this for the most point of people who ain't really believers to some degree. You do have some people who can see past colors, but the chances of that is very slim. Very, very slim. So if I'm going up against a white system and I'm already a black man to some degree at a disadvantage, and I'm a person of money and power, I would rather have them go up against their own. Because it seems like when they see us, it's already some type of resistance. Especially when you somebody of importance coming into their room of importance. It's not to say we can't break barriers, but I'd rather not struggle with them type of things and just get the job done. That's just me personally. That's my personal opinion. If I'm the black man with the money already in a position of power, those who represent me to the white system, I would rather for them to work for me to go against their own, rather than just trying to wrestle with these people. You know, that's my opinion. Because I peeped something when they got pulled over. When they got pulled over, and it was white officers on the scene first who pulled them over. And all of them was in that car black. And they called Hitman out the car. And John and the manager was still in the car. Hitman is his client. He so shook, the manager so shook, he rarely could say something because he's a white cop. We're in the COVID situation. It's already some type of friction between police and blacks killings. So it's like that automatically kick in on him. But for a white person, on the other hand, that's entirely different. Because they don't be concerned of those situations like that, like we are. You get what I'm saying? And he was timid in that car and couldn't get out, couldn't really say nothing until the black police pulled up. Then he felt more comfortable to speak and started speaking to the black police, who still couldn't really do much because the white police who pulled them over was in control of the investigation. But let that been a white manager. Because they comfortable with their own, even if it's an officer with a gun. The white man would be more hesitant to kill his own than kill a black man. So I was saying like that, like, no, I wouldn't want. And that was a prime example of it. I think he got offended in that. But that wasn't no disrespect. That was just real talk. And that was my opinion. And most people would agree with me on that who got common sense and know. Because a lot of black people tend to choose people they familiar with and things like that to represent them who may not, who may not be qualified 100% fully. But it is what it is. But no, I didn't like that interview because he got the fault finding a lot. He got the blaming, criticizing, ridiculing the battle rap community, and it was false, under false pretense that wasn't true. The majority of all the battle rap bloggers that's professionally covering this thing, who've been doing it for years, that have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100,000 subscribers, %80 of them had him winning the battle. That speaks for the culture. So you won in the culture. But his mind was so fixed on the Cassidy supporters that well, I think also he was offended in some of the battle rappers too. But I don't see why you would be offended in the battle rappers when the battle rappers, the battle rappers, they gonna go against him anyway because they want to battle him. Like Geechee had something bad to say about him, saying he lost to Cassidy, I believe. But Geechee want to battle you. T-Top said it, but T-Top want to battle you. Twerk said it, but Twerk want to battle you. Everybody who said you lost for the most part want to battle you. Official said it, but she was just hating. Because there's nobody who know bars, who understand battle rap, really heard everything that was being said, could honestly say that man lost that battle. He didn't lose that battle. He won all 3 rounds. It's not even close. To anybody who being honest and really know bars. This is why I speak against things like this. And I even told the brother, like, look, I'll defend your argument for you. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, his attitude sometimes could be so explosive. He don't think about what he do at the time he doing it. Then the damage is done and it's too late to erase it. Just like when he just went on his thing like he done with battle rap, shoot straight to Twitter and say that. But not paying attention that you won on the numbers, bro. You won on the numbers. You going off Cassidy fans and popularity. But you won to the people where it matters the most. It matters the most in the culture. You won in the culture. You won in the culture. The media controls the influence over the culture. You won in the culture. The popularity and fan votes don't mean nothing. What matters is to the people who professionally covers it, who have these big platforms that these people elevate us over everybody else because they respect our platforms. You won on those platforms, which meant you won the culture. You didn't even want to see it, bro. You didn't even care, and you shut yourself down, and you wasn't even paying attention, and it made you look bad. It made you look real bad. Then Cassidy talking about, yeah, I retired him, and now he get to gloat and say that, and even it just make you look real bad, bro, and it make you look very, 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 very emotional. No matter how hard you try to clean that up. No matter how hard you try to clean it up, bro, it makes you look bad. I'm just, man, bro, it make you look real bad. Real, real bad. And that's terrible. Terrible, bro, because, like I said, I was very offended in watching that, man, because you jumped the gun, bro. You reacted too soon and you jumped the gun. And then you started doing to us the same thing they was doing to you. And you wasn't thinking about your supporters. You wasn't thinking about your fans. You wasn't thinking about nothing. You got offended by what was said about you, but was overlooking the other things that was said about you that was good, which a lot of people tend to do when it comes to social media. We tend to be more focused and address the negative, but not the positive. But not the positive. And you just shut everybody down. You just shut everybody down, bro. And no, I was offended in that interview, bro. I really was. I was highly offended in that interview because it wasn't true. You may disagree with my opinion on I wouldn't have a black manager, but that's my opinion, bro. That's my opinion, you know. And I don't think I lied. I don't think I lied, you know. But man, look. It's going to always be hard for a genuine stand-up blogger to have a relationship with some of these battle rappers, especially those who can't take criticism, those who, like, high heads or disrespectful or reckless or show offs and all these things, because you're not going to be able to be yourself. You're not going to be able to be yourself. And it's going to take away, and you're going to be in a compromised situation. And this the thing where I can't be in a compromising situation, because I have a duty to do to my fan base, not only my fan base, but to myself as a man. Not only to myself as a man, but to the God that I believe in and worship, the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm not finna be lying for you brothers, man, just to get an interview, just so we can be in good grace with each other, just so I can be your friend, or just so you can acknowledge me. I'm not finna do that, bro. I'm not finna do that. I'm going to tell the truth. And if you respect me, and if you know I'm telling the truth and I don't know hating stuff, and you can be real about what I'm addressing and really see what I'm saying, then you should respect me for that. You should respect me for that. Just like I respect you for the same thing. But, man, it's hard to keep relationships with brothers if you're a blogger, because they don't care about putting you in a compromising situation. And a lot of these battle rappers don't like to admit to their faults and failures. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like to say it, at least at the time when it's happening, that they was out of pocket or was wrong. Then if you talk about it, and your fan base know you got to talk about it, let them find out that that's your guy. You really kicking with them, and they do something messed up. Your fans gonna be like, you gonna cover that truth? You just see what your guy did? What you got to say? Then, cause they be wanting you to be hard on them, just like you was hard on the other person. And they look for that. And if you don't do it, they'll be like, no, you being biased now. Let that have been, old boy, you'd have been all over him. So it puts you in a compromising situation too. So, I don't know, man. I didn't like the video really, man. I only saw half of it. And I just thought it was just out of pocket, man, because, again, the same thing you was accusing what was happening to you, it's the same thing you did to the people in the battle rap community that was behind you and was supporting you, and actually kept it 100 and honest about that. And what's crazy about you saying you can't win for losing, bro, you saying this your whole career. Your whole career you talking about how you been on the road. We got so much footage of you getting into it with Beasley them and Smack them, and always being the underdogs and always being hated on. Why is it different now? Why break down now? Why do it mean so much now, when this how it always been your whole career? And what's crazy, Verb did the same thing, bro. You did the same thing Verb did. Verb just did the same thing, like, I'm tired of this, after he lost to Miss Hustle, like, all I do and all y'all do is hate. Y'all been doing this my whole career, right? So why should it matter now? If this been happening y'all whole career, why does it matter now? Why do it matter now? That's what I need to know. Why do it matter now? Why do it bother you now? You went all this far, over 10 years of this happening. Why you breaking down now? You figure you should be immune to it by now. This should be numb to you now. Like, that stuff don't mean nothing. Well, I've been hearing that. Come on now. Why do it matter now? So, no, I didn't like that, man. Because, like I said, it just showed me something different, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real. I respected him better than that, man. I really did. I respected him better than that, But to each his own, man. If that's how he feel, you know what I'm saying, then it is what it is. If that's how he feel, if that's how he feel, And I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I can't even say nothing no more. He make it hard to defend him. I can't even say nothing no more. So if Cassidy saying I put him in retirement and all that, well, I can't say nothing about that. Because hell, it's obvious he did. You know, and that's crazy. You gave him all this ammunition. That dude finna burn you to the ground. That dude finna burn you to the ground, and he's gonna love doing it because you're bigger than everybody else he ever battled. And then like I said, and you make yourself do seem emotional because this ain't the Hitman that the battle rap community is used to seeing. The Hitman we used to seeing, he fight, he stand up on things, he embrace the challenge, he take it on head on collision, he come at oppositions, and bro, you doing everything opposite of that. And what's crazy, you in a better position. You in a better position than you was in the beginning. Bro, it's like when you was poor and you was broke, you fought. You fought and stood for something. But now since you got money, bro, it's like you just wave things off. It's like you waving things off. Since when you let Cassidy showboat you like this? Bro, you just was in a heated thing with Calico. Clean paper now. Now Cassidy get a free pass? I'm talking about you were just going head to head on Calico. You cut your Instagram on. Then you went at Rex. But now Cassidy get a pass. This man all on social media dissing you. All type of blogs. And you like, you know, this is the last time I'm talking about battle rap. This is my last tweet, my last post. It's not the Hitman we know, bro. It's not the Hitman we know, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you match people energy, bro. I'm just saying, man, bro, it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. I'm keeping it real with you, little bro. It's very disappointing. And you know, I'm from Chicago. This is the Midwest. We right there connected to each other. Like, bro, like, really? Like, I guess. It is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth, man. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, man, what y'all think about it. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Real talk.